What's going on, guys? It's the Sad Boys back again with another beautiful episode. I'm joined with, as always, Josh.
Hello.
Beautiful Lax. We have Craig. Craig wasn't here last podcast, but
I am back. Hello.
And we have last and most certainly least, Matt.
Hello.
That's just disrespectful.
That's alright.
We love you, Matt. Don't worry.
I love you.
To start the podcast, what is your D&D alignment?
My what?
Your D&D
Okay.
alignment. Have you heard of an alignment chart, AJ?
Like astrology and type shit?
If you go into the podcast topics, and if you look at that chart of bread cut in different ways, I'm sure we can edit it in post. Which alignment are you? You know, like what is something you do? Lawful means you follow a set of codes. Neutral is you don't give a fuck. Chaotic is you're a whack piece of shit, and good is good. Evil is evil. It's that simple.
I think I'm lawful neutral. If you cut your sandwich like fucking chaotic good, that's the least inefficient way.
Got a good. Yeah, but just
It's just inefficient.
I just feel like a
You
chaotic
can't be
neutral.
bad and be good. Chaotic neutral?
Yes.
Are you a third grader?
Bro, look, you can put those into mini. You can fuck Hawaiian rolls. Make mini sandwiches. Put a little
Sandwich.
a little bread, a bit of motherfucking gobble the go fucking cheese in the middle. Bam, you got yourself a
That's what
tiny little
Josh
meal.
does. That's
Oh,
what
does
Josh
he?
does. He cuts up his bread into 4 slices and makes him like feel like he's got more than he actually has.
No.
So he's getting out
the
neutral?
thing-
He gets two mini sandwiches, dude.
No. I
Stop.
actually cut my bread all of these ways. Lawful, good, neutral, fucking everything
All
on this
at the
chart.
same
So I
time.
can-
You are
Yeah.
true
All at the same
chaotic, my dude.
He's the bread bender. Literally just folds that bitch until it breaks.
Yeah.
Bread pender. This
No.
man creates black holes by folding bread.
Yeah, he just rolls it up into a ball, dude. He doesn't even eat it.
He dunks it in water and just squishes it.
Ew. Dude, wet bread is one of the grossest substances ever.
Sin.
He uses
It
bread
is.
as a sponge.
Have y'all ever had a PB&J get squished in your lunchbox, but for some reason, like, when the bread is thinner and more compact, like, let's say it's rolled up in plastic so it doesn't all just destroy your lunchbox, it's just so fucking good. I don't know why, but, like, sometimes squished PB&J sandwiches that are cool, they're just
You're
what
insane.
fucking hit the spot.
It
Nah,
I'm
bruh.
gonna have
Squish,
to-
squish
Does it-
PB&J sandwiches are great, but
Look.
if it's any other sandwich, I think it's kind of soggy.
This might be because of personal experience, but when I was younger, I used to go to this daycare, and during summertime, we would go places sometimes like Six Flags, and they would provide sandwiches along with the kids who provided sandwiches from their family, but they brought extra food in case some kids did not bring any. And so sometimes the sandwiches would get squished, and that shit, not gonna lie, fucking slapped. That's all I'm gonna say about the situation.
Was it those like pie-looking PB&Js that were like stapled on the
No,
ends?
they were the staples.
You staple.
Staple.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna- I'm
the
gonna-
thing is,
I'm gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to disagree with the whole like peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I'm deathly allergic.
How about sun
Oh,
butter
just-
and peanut and jelly?
All right.
Done,
You
but
didn't have to call me out, but
What about almond
Alright.
butter? Come on.
it's
Don't be a
still
little
nut.
bitch.
That is still
Oh my
a nut.
god.
That is still a
I'm
nut.
allergic to nut. Except for Josh.
Yeah, Josh's nut is different.
Huh?
AJ can eat Josh's nut all day.
Huh? What?
I'm sorry?
We're gonna backtrack to the original conversation here. I don't like squished bread or squished PB&Js. I find it very disgusting.
This man's had all the time in the world to eat bread because that's all he could afford.
That's
Yeah,
true.
go-
I can't
He
even.
knows what's good.
I do honestly, but when I had lunch, because my father would usually pack my lunch from like elementary school to middle school, it was so sweet. But my the jam would seep into the bread and it would discolor the bread. It would.
Dude, no, Josh, that's actually oh my god,
But this
I love
all-
that. I know what you're talking about because that
I
used to have mine.
hate it so much. I
Dude, I
disliked it
love it.
immensely. I was like, what the fuck? You have to have the bread layer, you have to have the jelly layer, you have to have the peanut butter layer, and you have to have the other bread layer. The jelly and bread cannot, like, mix in together. That is so cringe, in my opinion.
I feel that.
No, you don't, because you eat squished PB&J.
Okay, but it was in a cooler. I don't know, but like because it was in the cooler, I guess it stayed gelatinous. So I don't know. I just didn't notice. But sometimes
I noticed that shit instantly because my father would cut my bread into lawful neutral, right? And then in my lunchbox, that shit would get squished. I'd open my lunchbox, and my bread looked like it's been fucking deceased for 18
Dude, it looks
years,
like
so.
it looks like that monkey meme, the sand monkey, where you just throw it up and it splats on the ground.
I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Wait,
It's in the
yes. Don't just act like that was a thing.
literally we've seen it. Someone, I think it was Josh that sent in the meme chat, dude.
AJ,
Alright, I
because
guess I'll-
AJ and Craig has definitely seen it.
I guess I'll have to look back and look for it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Craig, which
But,
one are you though?
I'm sending it again.
Oh, the bread?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, most likely lawful neutral. I don't really cut. I'm true neutral. Like PB&J is definitely lawful neutral. Any other sandwich, true neutral.
You
Matt,
put your
we're
PB
fucking white. What did you want us to say? Fucking neutral evil?
I like
I
evil.
cut my sandwich into thirds.
Neutral evil. Anything. Anything.
You're true evil.
No, I
I was like, what?
neutral. I'm a fucking monster.
What about you, Lax? What do you do?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still thinking this over.
Just pick a
How do you
bread.
not know what?
How
How do you
you
not
cut your
know? How do you
sandwiches?
cut your bread?
I don't cut my bread. I use true neutral.
That's what I usually do. That is what I
My
usually do.
fucking maid cuts my shit, bruh. Think I got time to cut my own sandwiches?
Not rich, dude.
Fuck. I'm not
Maid
rich.
does it for me.
Speaking of like PB&Js, I used to eat those like growing up, and it made me think about like cafeteria food, dude. Like in school, that shit. It's not the move.
I was always scared.
The only good cafeteria food is the PB&Js.
Nah,
You
dude.
know what used to scare me about school lunches?
What?
That these fucking animals that I used to sit with would just mix shit together. They like put
Dude!
corn and like fucking icy shit. And be like, "No, I bet you won't eat it, motherfucker. If I eat this, I'm gonna die."
I was always the kid who ate those.
Ew, relax. Why? That's
I used to do that
explains-
too.
I never
used
got
to do that
sick.
too.
I never
What
got
is
sick.
wrong with you?
It's-
My
it's
immune
like
system, max.
It's like
It's
He's just
too-
maxing out his
chocolate
immune
milk
system,
gravy.
bruh.
It's like chocolate milk gravy, chicken
I-
wings,
Dying just
hot
thinking
sauce,
about
all that stuff.
At least in my
Dude.
experience, I don't know about Lax. In my experience, I use it to display dominance. Everyone fucking
I did
feared me on
too,
the
yeah.
How are
on
you
the playground.
dominant? How are you dominant?
Because
You're
I
just
never
fucking
got sick. I
stupid.
never got
You're
sick.
just
Everyone
you're
fucking
just a
feared
beta
me.
male that did what everyone else told you to do.
Huh? No, I was the alpha male that
Oh,
told them to
you're-
mix shit and eat
You're
it.
the alpha male because you ate fucking gravy milk.
I did. Mhm.
That's fucking disgusting. Ew. There's
You
kids
thought
who
you
would
were
like.
so badass. It's out of pocket, by the way.
People would let their fucking like ice cream
Element-
cups melt a bit and then put fucking gravy and like orange soda and that shit. And I remember them being like, "It's gonna do it." I'm like, "You're a fucking monster. You're made of mud. You're fucking filthy."
Fucking
made of
literally,
mud.
fried okra.
Ew, bro.
Just so good.
What was the
Half-assed
worst
fried okra.
what was the worst cafeteria food you guys ever had?
I ate, I think it was just some fucking random burger. I don't usually eat cafeteria food, but one day I went in to the hot lunch line and got a burger. It was just a generic burger, patty, ketchup, buns. That's all.
Buns.
I took like 3 bites and then like threw up in my mouth.
Oh my
Ew.
god.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit.
Ew.
Yeah,
Our school had these things.
and
I'm
so
sure
I
you can
didn't.
touch. Oh,
I just didn't finish the burger.
That sounds disgusting.
I'm sure you know, Josh, but the fucking pizza sticks.
Ew, what?
Ew,
What's
it's
a
like
pizza
the bread
stick?
is like
yeah, I know what you're talking
this.
about. I know what you're
It's
talking
just
about.
like fucking. It's like a tortilla, and they
No.
fucking put a fucking like string cheese mozzarella inside there, and it's like not even melted. It's not even cooked or melted. It's like they microwaved it.
It's
awful.
not. It's not pizza sticks. It's just mozzarella sticks with breading on the outside.
Okay.
But they had marinara sauce that you could dip in it.
Ew.
My worst experience was actually getting one of those, and they just didn't have cheese in the middle, so it was just me eating warm bread.
No, it was
It's
just
not
the
even like bread.
bread.
It's just like, dude,
That's
it's
so
literally a
sad.
tortilla, dude. Is it not just a fucking tortilla?
Mine
Greasy
were
bread.
for some reason like soggy, and it was really gross.
Ew, dude, someone put that in their mouth.
Shit
The
in
lunch
their
lady
mouth.
literally dipped it in their mouth, and they're like, there you go, honey.
Moist.
Or when she gets off work, and, like the fucking profit of it all.
Jesus
You get
fuck.
left to deal with that bullshit.
That's fucking rancid as shit. That's where your bread eating started. Holy fuck.
There was one time, and AJ, I don't know if they got rid of this, but after I got out of high school, they might have got rid of this because it was so rancid, but it was like this brown goop with like little meat chunks in it. It kind of reminded me of like chitlins. Have you guys ever had that? It kind of reminded me of that, but it was worse because the meat was chewy. It was.
You.
I know. It was like mystery meat up inside of it.
You ate it.
No, I never ate it. But that's what.
You.
You had to get a main course meal, like an entree, you know.
Oh,
And you
main
just eat-
course. He ate.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like you had to get an entree with your meal. But I would eat everything else. But they would say, "Oh, dude, the green beans with like little meat chunks and the ham." Oh
You
god,
had to
dude.
fucking eat it so the school could get their next fucking grant next month. Yeah, it's fucking terrible, dude. Eat
Dude,
this lunch so we could get paid. Okay.
dude. The fucking milks at my school were... I don't know if they were just in the freezer too long, or if it was maybe just too cold, or if they were just
In the
general.
freezer?
I meant to say the fucking fridge, but
Oh.
like maybe they're too close to like I don't know, but there were like sometimes I would just be like, you know what, I'm feeling like a chalky milk, you know, gonna treat myself. I go in there, flash some cash, yeah, give me that one, bitch. Alright, cool. I walk out and I open that bitch, and I just inhale fucking just chunks, just I immediately spat that shit back out. That was
That's
the
why I-
worst moment of my life. I was like, oh no.
That's why I
Fuck.
stopped drinking like the school's chocolate milk because it wasn't liquid, it was sludge. That's why I stopped doing that shit.
Wrong with you?
I
Mud
I-
man.
I stopped.
Just was
drinking
curdled.
that shit.
It wasn't.
magic.
It wasn't in the freezer too long. It was just curdled. It was just old, dude.
Oh my
Oh my god, curdled.
Awful,
Dude, it came out like a SpongeBob episode
Bro,
where
eat
like it's
shit.
where Patrick's shaking the glass. It just falls on there.
It's a solid. If you give me any kind of dairy product and I drink it and it fucking has any sort of solidity to it, I'm fucking killing you. I'm hands down fucking cutting your ass. That's awful.
Oh god, that was.
It's literally terrible.
Cocoa powder in the milk before chocolate milk.
Oh, that was rough, dude. I can't imagine that.
School lunches are just, they were never the same after Michelle.
Oh, it's all Michelle. Thanks, Obama.
It's fucking all Michelle's. Y'all remember when Obama came out with that video where he tried to fit the cookie in a glass jar and thanked himself? He's like, "Ay, fuck." Dude, you gotta
He
admit,
embraced
though,
the meme.
after, like, when he got into his second term, he's like, fuck it.
Yeah,
He didn't
people
give a fuck.
people love him for that. They're just like absolutely all about him being just like hip, if you know what I'm saying. Like everyone else is like so old they don't know how to act.
I mean,
Good old Obama.
the fact that he had,
old.
I mean, he
I'm
had
spitting here, man.
key or peel. I don't know which one's which, but he had them at like the congressional fucking assembly or whatever the fuck they do each year for like the presidency. It's just a fancy fucking dinner. That shit's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he has this jacket that I always thought was like. I was like, dude, Obama has more drip than I do. It's this jacket. It's a black bomber that
I would hope you have drip as a fucking president. Jesus Christ. If I was Kim Jong-un, I would have drip every single second of my fucking life.
Dude, if you're Kim Jong-un, you create your own drip. No one's gonna tell you you're not. dripping.
exactly.
No one
Walk around
can tell
naked.
you, or else you could
You
get.
can wear a fucking
You're
grocery
not.
bag. You literally just wear a grocery bag, and someone's like, "What the fuck is he wearing?" You just shoot him. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Damn, he dripping like a leaky faucet."
Where'd you get that shit?
Damn,
It's really
bro.
dripping now. No, but
That's-
Man, that evaporate dripping so hard.
Obama has this like black bomber that has 44 on it.
Oh?
Dude, it's so sick. It's like I'm like, dude, kind of fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
The Obama jacket.
No, the
Obama.
Shut up.
what?
Fairs.
The Obama jacket.
Dude,
Here, I'll see if I can get a photo. Keep talking.
I'm happy to be back with that, boys. I've missed this.
Obama jacket.
The Obama
Dude, it's-
jacket. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Matt, you posted in podcast topics the 7 deadly sins.
I did. That was
You
Lax's
have,
idea.
You have lust, gluttony, greed, sloth,
Slow.
wrath, envy, and pride.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start from the top in the Discord.
All right.
Josh, which one of the 7 deadly sins would you think God would just return your ass to hell for?
He came from hell.
I'd have to think about this. You go. You go.
I think AJ knows. Which one
Greed.
it is.
It's lust for sure.
It's really low.
My man's down bad.
You think greed? I mean, yeah, greed's valid. Greed's definitely valid. I'm not even saying like you're a piece of shit. I just mean like
Wow.
for most people.
Fuck.
I mean, wealth is such a ingrained part of our society. Like it's something that's hard to not become like sinful of, while also being able to get enough to keep your life sustainable. It's definitely a difficult one.
I'm just not prideful. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Like obviously we all have these in us, but like which one dominates more so than others? You know what I'm saying?
It's really a toss up between. I think greed more so, but wrath sometimes. But
Get in my
I
way,
don't know.
shoot you in the back of the head.
Mine's definitely sloth. I'm such a procrastinator in everything I do.
Ooh, fuck.
And it's really unfortunate with school and stuff, because it's like, hey, you have a 20-page paper due, and I'm like, oh, we gotta start now, and it's like literally due in 20 minutes. So
I'll do that tomorrow.
yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, bro.
It's due at 12
Wax.
p.m.
Hello.
11:59.
What do you think your 7 deadliest sins are? Which one is your deadliest sin?
Definitely pride. I am extremely egotistical.
What he's saying, he's a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit. If I didn't try to keep my mouth shut like every second, I'd just be a piece of shit all the time.
I feel that.
Nothing's wrong with that.
We're all a little piece of shit on the inside, No big deal.
Except for me.
More so than others, but
For sure. If I'm being honest, I really have to feel like envy is probably my like deadliest sin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to open that up for a minute?
No.
Okay.
Alright guys, let's fucking
this has been the podcast. Thank you so much.
no.
I don't know. I just, without getting too depressing or like being like whoa philosophical, I just feel like I notice a lot of people can just be happier in situations. I'm like, damn, that must fucking rock to be happy.
Moment.
Me, nah, guys, this is probably not gonna be funny. Craig, yeah, do it. All right. I hate my life.
Do you understand what you're talking about? I think it's just like analyzing everything, because I know that you do that sometimes. I do the same thing though. It's just like
You swallow.
Overanal?
what?
It really caught me
So,
off guard when you-
AJ,
I mean, when you were talking, I was like,
I stuttered in my
swallow.
words. God, okay.
I know, it's really stuck out.
My God, okay.
Now, Josh,
Continuing.
I'm
Josh. Have you thought
Yeah,
of this yet?
I see him just moving his mouse around the fucking number, so I'm curious if he's thinking or if he's just focusing on moving his mouse.
I'm doing a little bit of both, to be honest.
You're lying. What's your sin?
That takes
Honestly, if I were to think about it, I'd say wrath. I am a very
Angie boy.
I'm a very angry boy. Yes, you're very true. I'm very angry.
You're just filled with a grudge for no reason.
I am, honestly. Someone just pisses me off once, bro. I'm just kind of like, you know what? You know what?
You literally did. Your dad told you not to do something, and you went and did it anyways, and then you got mad at him for being
You
mad at you.
did, dude.
I
Yes,
did.
you kind of, Josh.
I
You did
did.
kind of do that.
I did kind of do that.
Not
No,
wrath, that's
I didn't
just
kind of
fucking
do that.
cringe.
it's not-
Eight deadly sins: cringe, lust, gluttony, greed.
if it would be cringe for me then.
When is cringe gonna be a deadly sin? Come on, boys.
Milady, I shall protect you online.
Yeah, that's a fucking cringe sin, alright. Holy shit. Simpin'? That's definitely the cringe sin.
8
That's a
deadly
lust.
sins, bro. You forgot cringe.
Oh my god. It's fucking whack as shit.
That's everyone's in this group. Just cringe.
I think that's me most of all. You guys
You think-
pointed out a lot. I really have.
You think you're the
What was the
cringiest in
story
the
you were
group?
telling us last night, Matt?
No,
He
don't
said,
do it like that again.
Let me go ahead and
If you go
just dip
back.
out.
We're gonna go back.
All right, for the podcast, at the start of each school year, you go into class and your teacher usually has an assignment that's like, hey, meet up in groups, get to know each other, or like, hey, say your name, say a hobby, stuff you do, blah
I
blah
hate
blah.
that shit.
So that yes, I also hate that shit. But this was before I really had like a taste for what kind of music I was really into. So they wanted us to be like, all right, write your name, talk about yourself, and write 5 songs that you really enjoy, so people can get like a feel for your personality. And at the time, I wasn't into music, so I was like, hey, what do I write? And they're like, well, you don't have any music you like? I'm like, I like video game music, you know, like I play a couple video games. Like, oh, write that down. So I got to watch as everyone presented regular songs for like the entire class, and then I got to go up, be like, hello, I like the Undertale OST. I like I don't even remember what the list was, but it was just
Five Nights at
video game
Freddy's.
FNAF. Yeah, I was just. She was like, just list video games. I'm like, okay. I was playing FNAF because in 2014 FNAF was huge as shit. Everyone was talking about FNAF. I was also like 15. you know, don't judge too hard.
Busing, Grandma.
Everyone, all right, all y'all can't even roast me that hard. Everyone playing FNAF in 2015.
I
never
actually
did.
never have played a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
I'm gonna buy you the complete edition. All right, we're playing it.
We're gonna play right now. The bar.
I've only played 2.
I played 1,
2 were
2.
the least scariest, though.
Yeah,
in my
I mean,
opinion.
they were very like
Predictable.
toy-like and predictable. Yeah, they were just less scary in general.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any cringe stories or like?
Josh, you got any cringe? I want to hear one of your cringe stories.
Cringe stories. I don't really have things that pop into my mind as cringe.
I'm not cringe.
I wouldn't say I'm not cringe. I'm very cringe, but I don't know. I don't know
What's something you've done where you've been so just like embarrassed?
embarrassed about.
just like,
Shit,
fuck,
I'm gonna have to give
oh,
this.
die.
I'm gonna have to give this some thought. Oh, okay. So
That was
in high school, I'm not very social. I am like one of the most antisocial motherfuckers in high school. I hate my life there. I don't want to be there. So I talk to no one. Before classes start, especially during the beginning of the school year, we have advisement. In advisement, it's pretty much like this like 15-minute period where teachers like say, oh, this is where this building is, this is what this classroom is. If you need something on this hallway, there's what's going to be room for. That's pretty much what the class is for. Before that even started, I sat in one of these girls' seats like that they usually sit in or whatever. I had no fucking clue. It was day 1 of school. They turn around and say, I usually sit there. Like super like nonchalant. I just stand up and like point towards the seat. They're like, oh no! And it was very cringe in my opinion.
You stood up and pointed at the seat you were sitting at, and you're like, this one right here? You didn't say anything, you were just like, mm-hmm. You just
Yeah.
silently pointed at it? Oh my
No,
god.
I silently like gestured towards it. I was like, go ahead, sit down there. I didn't say anything, but I gestured towards it. So
Oh my god.
Did you gesture towards it like sit down, or did you just fucking point at it?
no, like I
just pointed at it?
I did just point at it, but no, I gestured towards it. No, no, it's fine. But by far, that's some like cringy shit that I've done that I can think about. Because I just didn't want to say anything. It was fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't up for it, and being
should've
as
said no,
I woke
dude.
up at
Should have said no. That's fucking day 1. I usually sit there, bitch. What?
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
day 1. How do
No,
you?
because I compare.
seats are not assigned day 1. That's kind of how it works. That's Unless
No,
like
because our advisements usually they stay with us throughout the entire like school year, and this was sophomore year. So freshman year was the same advisement teacher. So we. Yeah.
So did you know that girl sat there? I mean, I doubt you paid attention, but like.
No, I didn't pay attention at all. Like, I just got into class and sat down. So.
Yeah, I feel that.
But by far, that was the most cringe shit I've done.
Josh really simping over the women. It's okay, man. You can sit down.
Milady.
I didn't say.
Let me dust off this seat for you.
The eighth deadly sin cringe.
That's the most cringe shit I can think of, honestly.
That is the most cringe shit you could think of. My mom has saw into my asshole before.
Excuse me?
Tell it.
You want
I would say I have more cringe stories that's related outside of school,
Like,
but
embarrassing. We're not talking about school.
I thought we were talking about school.
Can we dial it back a minute?
Talking
What was this about?
school.
What was this about your mom seeing your asshole, AJ?
Yeah, kind of.
Can you tell this story?
I mean, down my asshole. Anyways,
That doesn't
So-
make it any better.
Outside of
So,
infancy, right? Or...
I was in between the consoles. I had just like started to retire my Xbox 360, but my friends are like still on it, so I kind of played back and forth. But I was trying to switch over fully to the Xbox One and just kind of like put my Xbox 360 away. And so I put my Xbox One on the floor and I kept my Xbox 360 where it was on my desk. So I went to go take a shower.
I remember
and,
this.
And my dog, I had two little fucking dogs, and I'm in the shower. I come out and see a fucking like the corner of my Xbox One that I just got for fucking Christmas has been pissed on. So I'm like, fuck, that shit about to break. And so I'm like fucking cleaning it up, fucking like screaming and hollering because the dog just fucking like destroyed my Xbox. I thought in my head, it's fine, but I was screaming, so my mom comes up there thinking I'm fucking having a stroke or dying or something like that, and then I'm only wearing a towel, and she opens the door and she's like, "Oh fuck," and it's just my asshole and like,
piss on the
everything's
floor.
just hanging. Yeah.
Did it ever pop into your mind that she probably thought that you pissed on your own Xbox?
I really hope my mom wasn't just like, damn, he pissed on his own.
You should next time you talk to her, you should ask her that. For the whole
I'm gonna
situation.
ask my mom. Mom,
Yeah, I
when
was
you
gonna
saw my
say I would
asshole-
not ask my mom that.
You just gotta
You
get
know
out of
what?
there, man. Tear the band-aid off.
That would be funny as fuck.
You don't
Did you just
ever.
piss on your Xbox? No, it wasn't me. Tears rolling down his face.
Never ask your parents like, hey, so let's talk about that really awkward situation that just happened. You never confront your parents about dumb shit you
Mom,
do.
Remember when you saw my asshole? You won't talk about that,
Of course, honey. I'm sorry, what?
Of course.
Bro, what you mean, of course? Why you so... the fuck?
What about you, Craig?
Yeah, Craig.
With a cringe story?
Yeah, dude.
Like something you know, if it was caught on video, someone would be like something
Oh,
from
my
secondhand.
my entire life.
That's
rough.
I felt that.
Me being bored.
Yeah, me and being more was pretty bad. You know.
Crying like a little bitch, yeah.
Yeah. Both feet came out first. You know. That's
Fuck. Yo.
God.
everything else got stuck. I didn't want to come out.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
Grabbing on the
how does
inside of
it
the
feel-
womb.
How does it feel to know that you were deeper than your dad will ever be inside your mom?
Oh my god.
Stop.
That's the most cringe thing on this podcast. My god. But it feels pretty good. Okay, moving on to the next subject.
Crude foods. If we are moving on.
Well, I mean, have we gone through
Did we
everybody?
get Lex? Lex, be
Lex,
cringe.
do you have something to say?
Be cringe.
No, I don't actually.
I'm never cringe. I'm always very cool.
Yeah, he's always Chad, dude. Chad
Right.
24/7.
I would like to keep myself anonymous on this topic.
This is so sad. That's fine.
We'll do that.
Can we talk about crude foods? Please?
Foods.
Yes.
What do you
Crude
mean,
foods.
Okay, so have you guys ever been at a point where you were just barely like learning how to cook? Like, you know, between that like stage of like 10 to 14 where like your family is like, you should start learning to cook for yourself. And you're like, okay, and you start doing it. I had a point in my life where I would go to the fridge, take out a baguette bun, I would cut it, you know, to like a sandwich size, and I would put butter on it, and that is it. And it was called rocket science. Crude food. Now, when I was
Is it a
14, my
buttered
metabolism...
sandwich?
Yeah,
It
it was
doesn't so
just
good.
butter. Yes. Okay. Cool.
So
I'm not
good.
the only animal in here. Awesome.
used to
I
be-
did it with white mountain bread, but like not a whole fucking baguette. But yeah,
Yeah, me neither. That's kind of
Dude.
You toast your bread, or do you
An
just eat
entire
like a?
fucking
I did.
baguette.
Okay, I thought you just like.
Motherfucker made a whole
No.
loaf of toast.
The whole motherfucking thing. My parents like, hey, are you gonna? Okay.
You okay?
That's like that adolescence hunger where you're just fucking eating anything you can find. Just like,
I'm just so bored.
yes, dude. Bored eating is fucking killer, especially for like trying to keep figure. Holy fuck.
I think it's just called gluttony.
How dare you?
Wow. Had to call him out like that, dude.
My new sin. Gluttony. Fuck. Sloth.
I've been called that.
Sleuth.
Sleuth.
Sloth.
Sloth is actually how it's pronounced.
Sleuth. Ooh.
A sloop? Sea of
Sloop?
Thieves?
Yo.
Hey yo. But
Okay,
the same time,
so
though.
we were talking about this the fucking gamer alignment or whatever the fuck you're talking about.
Mhm.
But what the fuck is the picture of the embroidered Gary just on someone's leg?
well, I know that we were talking a couple podcasts. I think it was 2 podcasts ago about tattoos, and I saw this online, and I was like, would you rethink getting a tattoo if you could make it look embroidered? This is an artist. I'll send Josh the name so he can put it on the motherfucking thing. But he tattoos with really realistic embroiders with like strands sticking out too to make it look interesting. This is definitely not embroidered into the skin at all. Or like
I was about to say, it looks real. I saw the strings and I was very concerned. I was like, oh my god.
on the motherfucking skin and shit. That'd be pretty fucking metal though. I mean, you gotta.
It's Gary. It's metal, bro.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, boy.
That's fucking. Don't ever talk to me again. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say, "Gee, that'd be pretty metal, bro."
Okay, if someone embroidered their skin with a picture of Gary, would it be metal or would it be stupid as fuck?
They'd be fucking
Stupid?
dumb because they're
That'd
probably
be
gonna
so-
fucking die. They got 8
Nah.
diseases from
Dude,
the open
this is-
wound.
Matt's in a
Metal's fuck.
biker gang. He's like, dude, I have the hardest
Yo.
metal tattoo you ever see. Check it out. It's just Gary. It's like, what?
It's a dolphin. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm hard as fuck.
It's just mom with a heart.
Guys, touch it. It's string.
It can
Yeah, it's
dance.
really
Watch
metal.
it.
It's really metal.
No, it's
dancing.
string.
See, flexing.
Actually,
much-
it's string.
Also, what the fuck is cooties? Is just another word for STDs.
Bruh, tell me it's not.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
just the kids. It's an adult that was like, "What is that?" Oh, it's cooties. And it's it's just an adult
Where is
way of.
this?
I don't
It's
look
in,
at, I don't
podcast
look at
called-
someone with herpes. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I don't treat them like a different human. I just treat them like they have fucking herpes and not have sex with them.
Well, now you do, but as a child, cooties were the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
As a child, I didn't have sex with anyone.
see, this is why. This is why this is important, right? Because safe sex is important, and kids are stupid and don't know what they're doing. And I feel like parents invented the word cooties to stand for STDs to keep boys away from girls and girls away from boys, so they aren't fucking around and doing dumb shit like ew girls have cooties, ew boys have cooties.
I'm just
I feel
gonna team
like
my. Sorry.
You
don't
got your
interrupt.
evidence.
I don't. Well, I mean, at my school, everyone was. Fucking
I
like,
made it up.
I'm the motherfucker. That's me.
Me. I am the evidence.
I am the cootie. I have an STD. No, that's
Yeah,
not
I can't
true.
teach my
Don't
child
quote me on
about-
that.
I'm just gonna, instead of using cooties, just AIDS. Yeah, that little girl has AIDS over there. Stay away from her.
What? AIDS? No.
What's AIDS? You're gonna fucking die. Just shut up. Oh my god.
Die. You bleed, you die. You can't you.
But yeah, dude, cooties is a term invented by parents to keep their children away from the other gender. It's that simple.
Do you
What
guys
else could it be?
know,
Makes sense.
do you guys know Machiavelli, the old
No.
like Italian Roman dude?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
He had this like thing about like ruling a nation, and he asked or said something along the lines of, "Is it better to be loved or is it better to be feared?"
Oh.
ruling
Yeah,
the masses.
Fear.
Nicola
Say
D.
fear?
Bart. Not the-
No, I genuinely feel love, and there's this interesting thing because I've been reading The Science of War, or also known as The Art of War, but to have an army backed by a king that the army supports is much better than to have one that does not support it. If you're
You
feared,
can,
It
it's
definitely
just
has
not
its
worth
plus
it.
and minuses.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
really?
correct answer
Really,
is.
Josh? Wow. Wow.
Hey Joe, you can correct me on this, but it's better to be hated, right, or feared, right?
I agree.
I think would be loved. I'd
No,
rather
think
people
fear.
but
love
his whole philosophy was
Wow.
that it was
Yeah.
better to be feared because if you're loved, you can mess up. I gotta look at that.
People can mistake your love for a weakness. Yeah.
It's true.
Obviously. People could be like, "Oh, he's too much of a bitch."
Mhm.
That's when you fucking put your cock down and just bend him over a table and shove a cow right up his ass and you fuck around and find out.
He argues that fear is better motivator than love. That is why it is a more effective tool for leaders.
Yeah.
That was his
I mean-
whole philosophy.
If fear didn't work, then Kim Jong Un and whatever the name of the fucking Chinese president wouldn't exist now, would they?
Exactly. I mean,
our
literally.
literally our military, because drill sergeants, yes sir, that's literally their motivator, fear.
Literally,
They've really dialed it back. Our
They
fucking
have. I mean,
drill
they
sergeants
have.
just make pussies now. They're just making pussies.
I mean,
But,
back in the
you can't
Vietnam
fucking
War, they used
charge
to beat
them.
the fuck out of them, but because of that, they
Yeah.
instilled rules now. But even still, they use like yelling and shit as a
Yeah, but I
kind
mean,
of bridge between.
I think it was.
that.
I don't know who brought up Kim Jong Un, but his father, like people, I've seen documentaries about him. They literally looked at him as God. It was crazy that he was such a like fearful leader, but they also looked at him as the savior, and like it's kind of like crazy that they were able to do that.
Speaking of China, did you know China has 200 million cameras in their country? That means there's one camera per 7 people.
That shit's insane.
That's fucking insane.
That's scary.
And they have that stupid ass fucking like, social credit system or whatever.
Have
They'll
you
just
seen?
watch you, and if you fuck up, you get like deducted points. You could like lose your
Dude.
job and shit like that.
That's all. That reminds me of that movie. What's that movie with
How many cameras did you say there were? 200 million or
Yeah.
200 billion? You said that's
200
7
million.
cameras per one person. Because
No,
I'd
one camera for 7 people.
okay. I thought you were the other way around. I was like, All right, continue. Sorry.
It reminds me of that social credit system in Time with Justin Timberlake. Dude, did you guys ever watch that?
I did not.
I did not.
Dude, it was that whole movie of like you have a certain amount of time and you paid with that.
Oh, I know exactly. They do that thing where they arm wrestle for time, and he'll like wait until his
Yeah.
time is low, and the second they look away, he's like, "Get up."
Yeah,
I
and
know
like
exactly
he
what you're
goes to the
talking
coffee shop and he has to like pay with time.
Yeah,
That was
shit
always
is
such a
insane.
like crazy
Time?
concept for a movie.
Like,
So-
because-
that's our timer of the time they have to live.
Yeah.
So like if you had 24 minutes, that's
So when you're born, you have a time printed on your wrist, and it's not ticking down when you're born, but at some point it will, and you will literally feel it. They describe it as like just like a sensation you get, like a click, just like a light switch just flips in your body, and then you just feel it. You look down, and your timer has started. And there are underground gangs, and where like people, like I said, arm wrestle for exchanging time, and whoever wins can gain more time. So rich people literally just pay for more time to be added to themselves through debts and things like that. Time is the ultimate currency in this movie, and it's about him, I think, owing a debt or something, and like trying to stay alive without, and like saving this girl. There's always a girl. It's an action movie, you know. But yeah, it's such an interesting concept to like have your like amount of time alive written down, constantly ticking on your arm. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather know when you die or how you die?
when
When? Because if you know how, it's like, oh yeah, car crash. You're gonna be afraid of fucking driving.
yeah, exactly.
He's just not gonna drive ever.
It's like that scene in The Office where he's like, oh yeah, I was decapitated in the car. I was like, if I knew that, I was like, I would never drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was drunk driving, so
Take a bus.
that was strong. Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be honest, how many accidents happen in buses other than buses just literally fucking flipping over because the driver's fucking stupid as shit? You don't hear
I
people
watched
getting...
a fucking video of them like driving, and a fucking deer went through the windshield and was still alive, just running through the bus.
Oh,
Oh,
nice, dude.
that sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
Deer are like really, really dangerous. A lot of people think deer are just like
Bro,
really
meese.
gentle. What's up?
Meese.
fuck
Mooses? Meese?
Mice?
I don't think they're meese.
Are dangerous.
It's not meese.
Did I say moose?
I'm quitting the podcast.
It's like goose and geese, bro. Moose and geese.
Mises is the plural of mice.
No.
No, it's not. It's still mice.
Nah, it's Mises, dude.
Mises.
Nieces, my nieces and nephews, bro.
Alright, you got mice, which is mice, and you got more mice, which is meese, and you got now, which is now, and you got now, which is nower, okay? It's that fucking simple. Nower. That easy.
It's that simple, guys.
Could you imagine a fucking moose just hitting a moose? Literally,
That
you
was-
die. You would
Yeah.
die. Their
Have you
legs would get knocked out
seen
and their
how fast
body
they
would just
run?
land on you. Motherfucker, a moose could haul ass.
Have you seen him like
You
run
seen that
across
fucking
water?
emu run? Motherfucker, emus can fucking
Dude,
run
is
like
that the one?
30
Is that the one
miles an
that's
hour.
running across water? It's like
No.
No, those are the big birds that Australia
It's
lost
like-
the war
no,
to.
no.
Yes, that is it.
Love
It's
it.
almost
Say
like an ostrich.
Yeah,
Imagine
like a
losing
cousin
a
of an
world.
ostrich.
Imagine losing a war to a bird. That kind of fucking sucks.
yeah, a government-funded war.
Exactly.
Fucking
They ran
Australia,
out of
man.
Fucking ammo.
Hey, they killed 1,000 people though and declared it a victory. So I mean, not people.
Well, no,
birds.
they only won until they were like, all right, we're gonna hand out bounties. Every emu killed like $100, and then their whole fucking general populace was like, all right.
I heard that they killed 1,000. They killed 1,000, considered it a win, but farmers were still angry, and then that's when the government issued
Yeah, because they
bounties
kept
on it.
losing their crops because the fuckers would just shit it all over and fucking trample them. Like, bro,
Nice.
we're starving. All right, do it yourself, bitch.
Get the fucking gun.
Take
Yo,
it easy,
number
do it.
5.
All right,
Get
dude.
the number 5, bros.
Yo. Are y'all excited about the Steam Deck?
No.
Really?
Not really.
You're not interested in the Steam Deck?
I don't have the money
because-
for it, so I'm
Why
legally
would I
bound
want
not
to?
to
Why would
be.
I want to play the same games I have on my computer, but in my bed?
I'm such a PC gamer.
I'm
like,
not
I
gonna
Did you
fucking
just
play-
complain about casually playing PC games? I'm sorry, we need to
I
stop.
don't casually play PC games. I fucking game.
We
I
are
have
talking
sweat
about
in my
Asia.
kneecaps
Playing Tarkov over
every
here.
time I play games, dude. I sweat.
You can do that in bed!
Why would
Yeah,
I want
when
to
I'm
get my bed
having
dirty
sex.
though?
Oh my god.
Down bad. Why'd I tell you guys? Down bad.
but
Lust. He needs to go to church.
Lust.
personally, if
Sad
I-
boys go to church. There we go.
if-
No.
even still, I don't have a lot of PC games that are just or Steam games. It's not even PC games. It's just Steam games that are like couch play. You know, if I were to do that, I'd just bring out my Xbox or my Nintendo.
But
You can
thing
emulate.
The thing that I have a problem with. Yeah, I heard the emulator. I think you were telling me about that the other day. But
Yes.
like that'd be the only reason I did it. But it doesn't seem like it's worth the price tag. I mean,
Nope.
if my like child wanted to play PC games, I was like, well, I don't want to build a PC. I'll just give him this.
I would probably just build a $500 PC.
Yeah, same.
You can't do that now, right now though, because of
Well, you know,
GPU
I
prices.
know. It's terrible. CLX has some pretty good pre-builds. CLX.
Oh,
God,
really?
it would be so easier for me to just make a $500 PC.
Well, it really wouldn't. Yeah, I know. Fuck you. You can literally... You can turn it into a Switch if you wanted.
Yeah, I heard that.
Do the
That
Switch
would be the
emulator.
only reason, because you know how the Switch has like exclusives. You know,
Yes.
that would be the
Nintendo.
only reason I would get a Steam Deck, is if it had exclusive games on it. But they know that it wouldn't sell, even if it. I don't know. So they're just.
If they did exclusive games, it would be stupid as fuck because Steam
Yeah.
is usually a PC thing, and if they only made it for that Steam Deck, what the fuck? That'd be
Yeah, that
stupid
would-
as shit.
I think it's got its general niche of
Yeah.
people that will buy it.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna fucking bomb. I think
No,
people are gonna
no.
buy it.
Remember-
I think a lot of people are gonna use it. Because you gotta think about
The-
like games like Gang Beast and Stick Fight.
Yeah.
Games
Remember-
like those would be perfect for the Steam Deck.
Remember when Alienware and Steam teamed up and they made the Steam console or whatever?
No, I actually
You
don't know.
don't?
Is that a thing? No, I don't.
Alien,
I don't know.
Alien, because it was the precursor to the Steam or the Steam Live thing. That's Steam Link.
A
Steam
whole other-
Link was the afterthought of what Alienware and Steam tried to do. They made
really?
a console that like sold for $500, I think, which was their first mistake. But it was pretty much a PC that you could connect the Xbox controller with. That was it. Literally it.
I think we
Dumb as fuck.
with seeing how successful mobile console gaming is, I think that's why they're retrying it with this, because I mean technology has come a long way with that. I think it's cool. I just don't think it's worth $400.
No.
My thing really. Oh, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
I just like. I think it's cool. Like I definitely think, like AJ said, it has this niche market for it, but it's just not for me. That's why. I mean, that's why me and AJ bought Switches for our girlfriend, because we don't need it, but we want to play when we want it. That's the main reason.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Play Animal Crossing and I'll spend $300 just so I can play one game.
Exactly.
But she'll play any fucking game on there.
My thing is really the casual play, because although I love my PC, I used to play console, and I think we all have played console before PC. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Whoa, you were PC only, Kirk?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
You bitch. But yeah, that's like the one thing I can really say I really, really miss about my console is being able to sit back on my couch and just fucking go at it. And I saw like the advertisement there, like playing Jedi Fallen Order on the Steam Deck. I'm like, oh my god, I love playing competitive games at my desk, but like if I could literally just bring a Steam Deck to my bed and just fucking vibe out. Because like I want to be relaxed and I'm playing a story-based game. I don't want to be like.
You connect the controller. To
Yeah,
the
that's what I was gonna say. But I can. But Matt also doesn't have a TV. You don't have a TV in your room, right?
I do.
Oh,
He does.
I don't remember.
It's just that I don't know. I just don't use it often.
Dementia
And
ass.
I have my Xbox controller and I have a fucking. The thing is, I lost my fucking what do you call it, adapter. And then if I plug it in, I'll probably need to reinstall the fucking drivers. And I'm honestly lazy, even though that'll take like 5 minutes to fix. But yeah, I just like the idea of just sitting in bed, being like, yeah,
$500?
Fallen Order, woo!
Sorry, $400 versus just a little bit of time. I don't know.
I think I just would like to. I guess where I'm at is I would rather upgrade my PC and spend that $400 on that instead of getting a whole other system that's just going to cause more storage to be taken up.
I bought my Nintendo Switch. I played it for. I'm really regret my purchase at the moment. Because I only use it for YouTube now. But that's literally what I would do with the Steam Deck. I would literally just dock it to my TV and only play games on my TV. Whereas I could have just bought an HDMI cord and plugged that bit right into my TV, bro. Like that's it's like, you know.
Just get one. If you really just want it for that, just get the thing that can plug into your phone, or it's like an HDMI to like.
Not even. You can just use Steam
Link.
Link. You could just use Steam Link. That's
Fuck
the
a
thing,
Steam
man.
Link.
Well, you have to have a computer attached to your fucking thing.
No, you don't.
I'm
No,
saying,
you don't.
like,
You
if
have to be.
just
All you have to
TV
do is be on the same internet. And then you.
Oh, really?
And then you stream. It's kind of like Stadia,
How are
but
gonna
yeah, you can
download
play it on your
Steam- How are you
phone.
gonna download Steam Link onto your TV?
No, onto your. Well, no, because I thought you were talking about your phone.
You can download it on your phone.
Yeah, you
I was
can
gonna
download.
say-
You can download Steam Link onto your phone. I'm pretty sure it works with some smart TVs.
Why didn't you do that instead of buying a Switch?
What? Because
He's saying for the Steam Deck, right?
Yeah, for the Steam Deck. The reason why I bought the Switch was Animal Crossing and Smash. I still play those games, but I primarily use it for YouTube.
I will say, I mean, I am like, oh, it's going to be in this niche market. I mean, from what I'm seeing on here, it's already sold out on pre-orders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the same thing with the Valve.
kinda
Index.
it's
crazy.
gonna be good.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say,
be good.
good for Valve. They really like. I don't know. I don't buy their new shit, but it does look impressive.
Yeah,
They have the people, and they're just capitalizing on the market they have,
Mm-hmm.
and the people they have.
Eh. Do what you need to do to make the fucking cash come in. You know, keep making
They
games.
the only I think the closest competitor Steam has is Epic Games, and the only
Yeah.
reason I would say Epic Games is because they make games that cost money on Steam free over there.
Yeah.
They also
Right.
get exclusives.
Do
Yeah.
they?
Well,
Like
Yeah.
what?
Steam
They
gets
get 'em-
like
exclusive.
Borderlands,
They-
Borderlands 3 for a time. It was like
It was like a
month or
couple of
something.
months.
It was a couple months. They had it only on the Epic Store for a
Rocket
bit.
League now.
Rocket League is also free to play, and on Epic.
I think they actually removed it from Steam. If I might be wrong on that.
I'm pretty sure you still have to register with Epic now or something. I don't play Rocket League, so I'm not sure.
I don't either. So.
Yeah,
The
honestly,
last time I played Rocket League,
Actually,
I got mad
from
at Josh.
Steam.
Even though I was better than you.
oh, some fires coming up in the
Yeah,
chat
you-
right now.
you
Holy
were
shit!
Pretty good when you were able to stay connected to the game.
That is true.
Wow, I had to call him out like that, dude.
I was
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
I was gold 3 while he was gold 2. So get
Yeah.
fucked.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Rocket League is no longer available on Steam.
Man, that's
Oh
crazy.
wait, really?
You forgot
Yeah.
to mention, Josh,
Oh.
that you disconnected that game and made me lose a game.
Yeah,
Oof.
sucks for you though, doesn't it?
My win loss is higher than yours. What? But you left before you could count the loss.
It didn't matter anyways because we got our ranks before that game, and we were gold. I was gold 3, where he was gold 2 before that game, so didn't even
Yeah,
matter.
Josh also sucks at every video game he plays.
That's true.
Except Overwatch. He's very good at
God,
some.
dude. Literally coming first throw.
Remember when he talked so much shit about being like the best at CS:GO, and I hopped on CS:GO after
And he
played, like,
destroyed
2
me.
years and just shit on him.
He did.
Dude, CS:GO is just a shit show in general. I don't like
It
that
is.
game.
I don't like. That's why I will not. That's why I didn't like my time during Valorant, and that's why I don't like my time during CS. I don't like those games anymore.
I used to play a lot of CS, like a lot of CS, and just like I can't anymore.
Josh just
Me
holds
too.
grudges. You just
I-
hold
because-
grudges unnecessarily.
Unnecessary.
Wrath,
I
man.
don't like. It's wrath.
Any tactical competitive game, it's CS:GO. It's garbage.
Matt for a little while. If it's not Apex,
If it's not Apex, it's
it's
garbage. I was thinking the same thing. Why still like Battlegrounds? Wait, there's no fucking jump master.
There's a sliding. What?
I can't slide and go gamer fast. Cringe.
This game isn't Apex Legends. It sucks.
Yeah, honestly, dude, I get like that so easily though, cause like I'm so used to like gaming on a budget, so I find the game I like and I just play the shit out of it. Well, I have a more consistent.
Dude.
I have,
Get Tarkov.
dude, I don't know. Tarkov just seems like such a fucking time sink, and it just seems like it's so toxic.
I feel like from what I've seen and what I've heard from it, it's just Rust, but it's a battle royale.
It's the good parts of Rust.
You don't lose. Well, you do lose loot, but like you don't have a base that can get raided, so it's nice. You just get killed while you're out.
That would just
Exactly.
cause the most anxiety
It's just
for
the
me.
best
That's why I don't play
part.
Rust.
Dude, it's great. It's great.
Why?
It's literally just the best parts of Rust.
I love shitting my
Everything
pants.
I
dude.
loved about Rust is just Tarkov.
I mean, it definitely seems
I love
interesting,
Tarkov, dude.
and it definitely looks like way more interesting just because it's more realistic, and like there's a bunch of gun attachments. Like I've seen a couple like screenshots of like the attachments you can do for guns, and it's just fucking lines everywhere around the gun. It's like, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? It seems like it's a huge learning curve.
It is. But it's
Fuck.
even if you don't know everything about the game, it's still fun to just play.
Maybe. But yeah, now that I have money though, I just kind of buy games and slowly play them.
It must be
Okay.
nice to be
You know,
rich.
I'm not. I just wait for Steam summer sale and then I like spend like $100 for like 12 games. It's like, haha, dub.
Did you what did you buy, Matt, during the summer sale?
Do you want a list?
Oh my god, how much did you buy?
I bought a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
How much did you spend?
Oh, dude, I can't even tell you. But
Give me a ballpark.
like 200.
Oh my god!
So
I spent
Little
like
Nightmares.
$50.
Same.
let's go over some shit. Little Nightmares, Visage, Dead at Night, Star Wars Complete Saga, Noita. Where is it? Destiny 2, Metro 2033 Redux, Battlefield
You
4,
bought
Postal
Destiny
2.
2?
It's free to play.
No, sorry. I
Oh,
didn't
I
get it
was
for
gonna
free.
say.
I was just listing games that are new that I see on my
Okay.
list. Intruder, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2, Amnesia Machine for Pigs, Amnesia The Dark Descent, Outlast 2. What else? I think that was all for this one. Oh, Oxygen not included. That was another one. Dude, I really want to play that game. Anything else? Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one, Far Cry 3, and I think that is.
I want to watch you play another horror game. After watching
That's
you
why
play,
I bought like 4. Yeah,
the latest Amnesia game. I forget which one. I think it's the one that just came out. After
Awakened.
watching you play that one,
Awakening,
it was really fun.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's why I downloaded it. Yeah, I'd be
Anyone
down.
else pick anything up?
No,
From the summer
I always underestimate Steam summer sales, and I'm always very like specific about the games I buy. Like I always like, I only buy games that I see gameplay
Other
of
people
first,
playing.
or, like see on YouTube.
Battlefield 2042. Anyways.
Yeah.
Why don't you just watch? Yeah, why don't you just watch the
Don't act
gameplay
like you
trailers
bought that game,
on?
Josh, shut up.
What do you-
Jesus.
Nothing.
No, I'm saying how you dropped so much money on that for us, yet you haven't seen 0 gameplay of it. So
Okay, no. I know Battlefield 2042 is going to be just like Battlefield 4.
I hope it is. I hope it's not like Battlefield 5. Battlefield
I mean,
5
just-
sucked dick,
They shit
bro.
the bed. They shit the bed. Everything's broken. Can't play for like a solid month.
You
Oh,
can
yeah, I wasted
refund.
$140. It's fine. It's fine. I wasted $140.
You can
Yeah, what it
refund
is.
pre-orders too. Like I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure that's
refund
fine.
Josh's
Yeah,
shit.
you can't. You can't do that.
It's a gift.
Okay, so I gifted Lax something recently, and I was actually able to go
That
into my
was
purchases.
Steam, not Origin.
Oh, is it on Origin?
Did you
Oh,
buy
that's
it on
right.
Origin?
No, I got
No.
that for you on Steam.
No. Did you buy it on Origin, Josh or AJ?
Bought it on Steam.
Oh, well, then yeah, you should be able to return it. You can force him to get a refund.
Nah, the thing is, with
Stupid.
No,
The right
no.
Josh's life.
Josh
Yeah,
has to, Josh has
take
to
away
take
your
the
income.
box.
He does.
Take the
Josh has
box.
to approve it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have. I'm pretty sure with pre-orders, you can't refund it because the refund, usually it has like a week limit. So
As
I thought they-
you only have a week to refund
No,
it after you buy it.
14 days and 2 hours.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Fuck.
I don't know.
What's the whole point of that then? I feel like if you buy a game that's pre-order, shouldn't it be like give you 2 weeks after the game's official launch?
I
Like
think it is.
I don't know.
that seems like
I
it
don't
should
think
make
it
more
starts counting
sense.
down after you buy it.
Yeah, because what if the game's not officially out, but you buy it for pre-order? Like you can't return it, but I didn't know the game was shit 3 months ago. Sucks. Like that's rough.
I mean,
That'd
they
be
could
funny
do
as
that
fuck
to me.
though.
I mean,
That'd be funny as fuck though.
look at Josh laughing at my misfortune.
He's like,
Shit.
Josh didn't
He's like,
fucking pay for it.
This dumbass just wasted his money. Fucking idiot.
Josh is
he's like, I didn't
quietly
spend shit, dude. It's
Josh is quietly like, I hope the game's shit. I fucking hope
it's his.
I hope it isn't because
wrath,
I
dude.
really love Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is one of my top 10 games.
You say that, but like we played it for a week.
I
guys were
still
like,
play
"Buy
it
it,
to
man."
this
I was
day.
like,
I still play
You
it.
guys are still playing it? Oh.
I do. I don't know about everyone else.
I'm trying to play Tarkov with the boys, but I don't know what Matt's been playing. Matt's been playing fucking like the same game he's been playing for the last 8 years.
Oh yeah, name it.
Skyrim.
Fuck. I've only played Skyrim for like
He hasn't even played Skyrim.
a couple
recently.
weeks. Yeah.
Bro, I only have 830,000 hours in Skyrim.
How
It's not
many
that
hours?
it's
does
only like
that
100.
is? It is not.
It is already at 100. It
no,
is
it's
at
already-
100. It's like 130 something.
No,
I
I
already
don't
trust
think
me.
Matt
I
has
know.
It's
that much.
135.
135.
Okay, you're right.
137 was the number last given.
It's
Matt plays a
135.4.
bunch of games though. He always like he doesn't play the same game every fucking day.
I mean, that's not
It
true. but-
depends. It depends on what game it is.
It depends on what the boys are really doing. Because if like we're all playing games together, I really couldn't give a fuck. But if I just hop in the Discord, I'm just gonna play what I prefer to play, which like is just a story-based game usually, or Overwatch, or Apex, or whatever the fuck, whatever I'm feeling. It's like a toss-up,
You
really.
should definitely get Tarkov, or at least watch some like YouTube videos on it.
Dude, I've watched General Sam play Tarkov since it fucking like came out. And trust me, I was super interested in it, and when it went on like sale or whatever for like the first year and the wipe happened, I'm like, maybe I should. And I was like, dude, you should get it with me to one of my friends, but he didn't, so I also didn't.
Just
He
don't
pushed
play
out
with
on the
Aiden.
purchase.
Get-
I am gonna say
get shot in the
though.
brain.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up. I am gonna say though, if you do want to buy it and you're really gonna get into it, buy the Edge of Darkness while it's out and you can't buy it anymore.
The Edge of Darkness?
How long ago
Yeah,
did you
it's
buy that?
special
2 years?
edition.
How long ago did you buy that?
Mine?
Are you still talking about Tarkov?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years.
Yeah.
Just in case it does, it stops existing 2 years ago.
No, they're getting ready
I mean,
to take it off the market.
I
You
was
can't buy
about
it
to
anymore.
say, fucking companies do that shit. That's why Halo 5 or 6, I guess, fucking the new one. That's why they're like, yeah, all our DLC and all our fucking battle passes you can do whenever you want. I'm like, that is amazing. Bravo. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
But yeah, you get all the DLCs that they're ever gonna come out with for free. And you
Oh.
get like the max upgraded stash for free. And
So-
you start off every wipe with like extra fucking gear and like M4s and shit, while everyone else has to start off with pistols.
That sounds pretty good,
So
to be
if
honest.
you're gonna get really into it, it lasts forever. Obviously,
It
if you
is-
have your account, it's forever. But
It's
if you're
the
gonna get
ultimate.
really into it and you have the money, extra money to spend, it's a fat price, but it's worth it.
That sounds like the ultimate pay to win. Holy shit. How much more is it? Isn't it like $40
$100
standard?
more.
Oh!
It's $140
$100?
bucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bike, bro, for $100. Not a no.
Bro, that sounds like my brother-in-law.
But I also play Tarkov so much though.
Do you?
Yeah, I used to.
Dude, he literally plays it
Mm.
every single day. What are you talking about?
I mean, usually
Yeah.
I work afternoons, so I come home and no one's on. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
hang out.
unaware.
Dude, I would love to play fucking Tarkov with you guys.
Hell yeah, I'd be down.
Oh, I guess we're spending $40.
Guess we're spending $40, boys.
Time to be not.
I'm gonna buy it, play it once, and never play it again. My God.
You have yet
I
to
think
play
we can
Battlefield
find it.
4 with us, by the way, Craig. Just saying.
What are you talking about?
He's played with us.
Yeah,
He's played with us like 3 times.
this?
What do you mean?
I think
It
you only
wasn't
played with us
much.
once.
It was like 2 or 3. It was more than 1. I know that at least.
I'm so sad. I'm so forgetful.
Nah, Craig, you're very memorable. You're Jesus man, dude. Come
I think
on.
I might be confusing you and Matt since you both are at
Matt has
such a
played
low
with us.
level.
Matt played with
Matt
us.
has
like,
played
the
with us,
third
yes, I
time.
remember. But since they're such low levels, I might be confusing them together.
Okay, boys. I think
Whatever.
we've let this
Yeah, we're
podcast
not-
come to a very natural end.
Well, dialed down.
We're at about an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, that seems like a good place to stop.
Alright, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys still love us. If not, let me know in the comments so I can address it personally and give you a kiss on the cheek.
And then AJ will relay it to me, and I'll jump off a bridge. You know.
Mm-hmm. And whoever's editing this one, make sure you flash our Twitter across the screen so I could have one extra person look at my tweets.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Hell yeah. But appreciate you guys for swinging by and listening. If you got this far, drop a like and subscribe.
Check out all our socials. Spotify, SoundCloud.